Have a call to order, please.
No, there's already.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the meeting this evening. And thank you for attending the monthly meeting of the South Tremaine Township Board of Supervisors. Roll call. We have 5 supervisors present. We have our township solicitor present, the engineer, our administrative assistant, and Jolene, our administrator. She's also our recorder this evening. We have our police chief. I think township engineer. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, thanks for attending. We appreciate it. Please rise for pledge of allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, number 3, public comment time. The Township Board of Supervisors allocates a period of time during this item for those individuals who like the opportunity to address the Board of Supervisors on any matter. Each person addressing the Board of Supervisors is asked to limit their comments to a maximum of 3 minutes. Judy, you're first.
Judy Panasic, Green Crescent Drive. My question is, who is the emergency services manager or the emergency management coordinator?
Jordan Kramer.
What is his compensation for that position? Don't know. And what do they do for that amount of money? And I can get this if you guys can get it to me.
Just
Huh?
ask for it. We'll give you it.
Okay, and the other question is, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but most places have that position as a volunteer position and the people aren't paid. And I know somebody that said that they used to do it for just $1,000 in North Franklin and all it was paperwork, that it wasn't a big expensive position. So I'm curious as to the amount of money that we're paying someone for that. And I have concerns from what I might have seen in the budget. Also, I just wanted to bring up, and I know it's a little late in the game because you guys are voting on it tonight to ask for the LSA money for Berry Road, but I don't know if this board thought about doing a NID for that area. NID is Neighborhood Improvement District. It's part of what Tanger got to get bonds to build up there. And what that does is that takes the burden off all of the taxpayers and puts it on the people that have the properties on that road. So if a development were to come in on the farm and there would be a lot of houses, they would be paying for the road that they're using, or the developers like at Trinity Point and all that. And like, has the township looked into that and maybe getting something like a NID, because there's a lot of big businesses on that road that maybe you could get some money from instead of the residents of this community paying to get Berry Road fixed. Thank you.
Thanks, Judy. Linda?
Hi, Linda Rumbaugh, Burrell Drive. I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I want to give a little attention to our solicitor about what a great job he did on all the new ordinances that are going to be coming before you here pretty soon. He pretty much covered everything. So thank you. I know that was a lot of work, but that's a protection for all the residents here. And I think that he should be recognized for the amount of work that he did in those ordinances. I mean, they're pretty lengthy and they're pretty detailed. I don't think he left any stone unturned, it looked like to me. And also wanted to congratulate our new tax collector, Susie, and our new supervisor, Zach. And that was all I had to say.
That's very good. Clap for that. Let's see here. Okay. Next on the, anyone else? For anyone, Kelsey, anybody on Zoom? Okay, good. Number 4, meeting minutes. Motion to approve the Board of Supervisors regular meeting on October 28th, 2025.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to table that until next
meeting, just to look at a few things with Jolene that I think might not be right.
Okay, thank you. Need a second on that.
Second.
Thanks, Mr. Bull. All those in favor of tabling the meeting minutes, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? It's tabled 5-0. Okay, financial business. Number 5, approval of the payrolls for the periods of October 12th, 2025 through October 25, 25, and October 26, 2025 through November 8th, 2025, and bills for the period October 25, 2025 through November 14th, 2025. Need a motion, please. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Need a second.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Grego. Any discussion?
Yes, Mr. Weber, I got a couple questions on the finances. On page 1, there was for Civic Plus for $6,659. What does that entail? What is?
That is the, what the partner rec uses. So anybody that wants to register for a bus trip or rent the pavilions or ball fields, or you have to do it all through the line now. They don't come out
Is that
here.
automatic? Shouldn't that have been voted on at a meeting? I'm just throwing that out there.
It should be in line item budget that we vote on. I mean, if you want to vote on everything, that's up to you guys, but that's been in there every year.
That's been in there for quite a few years.
Yeah.
Do we use that for the parks too? Represent the pavilions, so it's.
Yeah, to rent the pavilions, to the ball fields, the multi-purpose, it's for everything.
But that wasn't always charged to parks, though, was it?
That I don't know. You'd have to ask the finance. Lori on that, I don't know. I thought it was, but I can't.
And on page 7, there was or page 6
Oh, it's
rather.
the township website also. So it's the township website also. George, I didn't know that.
A 10 by 10 tent canopy for $1,100. What was that for?
Not sure.
That would be for this one, for our promotional events. All the public relations events, such as,
Yep.
Finger outlets or.
So that should have been labeled under the police department?
That was options.
Yeah,
I
okay.
believe it was. We had one similar, right around that price point. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Drew. That's all I have.
Thank you, George, very much. Anybody else? Any other discussion? All those in favor of approving the financial business, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Okay, announcements and recognitions. I see Michelle there this evening, so we'll bring her up first. And, she's our chairperson of the Parks and Rec Commission in our township.
Good
How you doing
evening,
this
everyone.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing real good, thanks.
Thanks for asking. I don't have much to report because our meeting is tomorrow. But I can just refresh everybody on what we have coming up. We do have our bus trip will take place on the 22nd, this Saturday. We lost a couple people. They couldn't go, but then we had people on the wait list who were excited to go. They filled our bus up again. So now we have a full bus going over there on Saturday. And we have our Santa breakfast, which is again on December the 6th from 10 to 12. It is a catered breakfast. Right now we have about 76 people signed up. It will contain, in addition to the breakfast, will be a craft, some spin art, a movie, and of course, a visit with the big guy. And then we're working on attending the Christmas parade this year. We kind of want to get us out there so people know that we exist and what we do. So we're working on getting that ready on December 12th. And Mr. Murphy, we hope you're still going to help us out that day.
We know what to do.
Great. Okay,
This
thank
over-
you.
This over the city?
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be up, like coming down, I think it's up Chestnut Street and then down Main
Yeah.
Street. Yeah. And then at our meeting tomorrow, we'll be wrapping up for the year, kind of wrapping things up, tying up loose ends and gearing up for 2026 with activities and events for every age group. So we hope to see a lot of you there at our events. So that's all I have for tonight.
Michelle, as always, thank you. Thank the commission.
Thank you for letting us do all this too. We work really hard and we want to make South Strabane a good place for people to come and visit and participate in our
You're
activities.
helping to
and
do that, so
So-
keep up the good work.
Appreciate it. We have a great team. Thank you.
Yes, you do. Thanks, Michelle. Okay, here, now, let's see what I think. I'll just give you an update on this. Generally, the township manager does it for you, but generally, the people want to update on what's happening in our township. Marshall's under construction at the old Dick's store in Sturbane Square. Panda Express occupancy permit issued tentative opening by the end of November.
I was told they were open yesterday.
They opened,
So
well,
I think they
this is old history then. They move quick. By the way, folks, I didn't know what a Panda restaurant was when they first came here. I had to ask questions what kind of food they have. I didn't even know that. Okay, so that's how much I figured. 7 Brew Coffee, and I hear stories about that. They're open for business and they're pretty busy up there. Burn Boot Camp open for business. That's down our Park Place diner. That's an exercise place. Walmart interior renovation is underway. Harbor Freight building permit has been issued. Projects under construction, the Greek Metropolis Church. West Penn Power new service building on the highway over there. The Washington Mall project is in process. Transit Authority project is in process. And the 18-carat office building is in process. And that is out on 136 on the old Swan building. And it's going to be used for offices for construction, just so you know what's going on around the latest events anyway. So that'll take care of that part. One thing I don't want for Zach, would you come up to the podium, please? I won't put you on the spot too much, but I want to ask you a question, okay? Because last time I left it open-ended. By the way, congratulations on the election. I left it open-ended because I invited you to come over to see the finance director about the budget items that you pointed out to us that didn't look good, okay, or you were concerned about. And I know you met with the finance director, but I'd like to hear from you in the public forum here. Everything go turn out okay? Did you get answers?
Somewhat,
Yeah, not
not
clear.
all the way across, but yeah, we brought clarity to some things, but there's still some outstanding questions, yes.
Are you going, did Marie say she'll get back to you and let you know what they are? I think
Um,
George came with you too.
Yeah, so I
yes,
mean,
sir.
whether George or myself, yeah.
Okay, good. Well, satisfied? Yes, no?
Yeah, I guess for what it is, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Zach. I
Okay.
appreciate it. Thanks for coming up. Okay, let's move on to, yes. I don't know that one. I wish I could, I wish I had, let me see, maybe I missed that part.
No.
I don't think so, no. They're still working on the store up there. No, there's no date on here. Linda. There's no date on that. Okay. Okay, you're welcome.
Just so, Mrs. Rumble, they don't tell us that kind of stuff. We're supervisors.
It is? Oh, yeah, that's a good story. Yeah, I heard people ask me about that. Okay, township reports and presentations. Letter A, municipal separate storm sewer system MS4 report. The Board of Supervisors allocates a period of time during this item for comments regarding the topic of stormwater. Each person addressing the Board of Supervisors is asked to limit their comments to a maximum of 3 minutes. Do we have anyone who would like to speak? You want to speak? Come on up, Judy.
Just have a question. I know that Judy Panassi, I know that in the past, there had been money set aside for this because there was a big project that we were supposed to do with this through the state. And from what I remember, like the money sort of disappeared. Do we have money ready to go for the project? And is that project going to still be done? And the other concern I have is down on Manifold, there's that one driveway. I mean, that's that whole MS4 area. And if you look, they turned an entire yard with that in their backyard into gravel. Like there's no grass back there anymore. It's just gravel, it's cars. And that's it. There's residential houses. Like I've never seen that before.
Where is
and
this?
that's
Where is this?
right here. It's like the one that has
The
the
one that they
shanty in the
complain
back
about
that
with all the
I
Oh,
don't think was legal and nobody did the right thing with. And, you know, it's in, huh?
Capelli and Holly.
Yeah, Holly, I thought Holly owned it but it's down there and it's like, that's the backyard is, I mean, everybody can see it. Everybody watched everything go there and nothing be done right to begin with. But I have a concern with that. And like I said, I have a concern with, is there money set aside for the project that was supposed to happen with that MS4?
Yeah.
Because it was a lot of money, so I just.
Thanks. Thanks,
The
Judy.
project was switched to Driscoll Park.
Huh?
The project was switched to Driscoll Park.
Okay.
We're doing rain gardens there because of,
EPA.
manifold just wasn't possible.
Okay, so
But we don't want to lose the money, so we're switching it to rain gardens and improving Driscoll Park.
how much, but was there not money in an account to fix manifold? And it was like
There
hundreds
were
of thousands. of dollars?
150,000
Yeah.
LSA money, and that's what we're spending.
I thought there was other money that went in the account for it. And I might be wrong, but I know Charlene Scavani kept bringing it up because that was a concern with her because they live in Pine Valley and that road floods down there, manifold and all the problems there. I know there's a lot going on with manifold, so.
Okay. Is there anyone else that'd like to speak with MS4? What about, hey, Kels, do we have anybody on Zoom?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, no one. Okay, let's move on. Let's skip the township manager report. You have a copy of it, and I read the latest developments in our township. Secretary Treasury report you have in hand. Okay, township solicitor, Mr. Makel.
Yes, Mr. Weber, my office has been involved in preparing ordinances, like Ms. Rumbaugh said. We've also been involved in some planning issues and so forth. So that's pretty much all we've been doing the past month or so.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
We did talk about that. Did you send their solicitor about trails over there? You know anything on that?
Regarding Burkett Manor,
Yes.
I gave that to Charlotte. I'll have to check with her tomorrow, but we did go over that on Monday, yesterday. So I'll check with her tomorrow, see if she sent something, but we did discuss it at length.
Okay,
All right, so it appears to be something, but I'll check with her tomorrow.
thank you. Let me know. Appreciate it.
Okay, thanks. Anything else, Mr. Makel?
That's all we have,
Okay.
Mr. Weber.
Okay, TJ, that's our township engineer.
Just a couple quick things to pass along. Our office is still performing the sidewalk inspections at Burkett Manor on an as-needed basis. I reported last month that we have a good system in place now with Ryan Holmes for notifying our office when the inspections are needed. We go out, we check the forms, we check the pours and make sure everything's being done in accordance with your ordinances. We did turn in all of the field inspection data, photographs, inspection reports, and so forth to Kristen and Jordan last week for the month of October. So now your office staff here has all of the same documents that our inspectors have been obtaining the last couple of months since we took over. We did submit the Washington County local share account grant application for Berry Road and Manifold Road. We're working on the statewide application for that same project. Our office's engineer's report is in your packets. I don't believe I have anything else to report on unless there's any questions.
Anyone have any questions?
Mr. Weber, I have a couple questions.
Okay, Vic.
What's happening with the phase 2 of Burkett Manor?
The last I had heard from the developer was that there were some questions and some concerns about some possibilities for coal seams in phase 2 and
Coal seams?
coal seams, yeah.
I just read an article today about acid rock or whatever you call that, and how there's a question concerning pyrite and so forth, and acid rock causes problems. Is that a
It does.
concern we should have?
Certainly if those are present there, then yes, that would be something to be aware of and knowledgeable on. I asked the developer their schedule for phase 2, and they said that they're not going to begin until they receive the incidental mine permit from DEP for the coal that was found on the site during the geotechnical.
What I don't want to see
investigation.
happen is, again, today someone sent me over a DEP or EPA brochure concerning acid rock and how it's found near or above, right above coal seams. Is that correct? That's correct, I think. And I just don't want to have a situation where the pyrite's there, we have issues. Should we be doing something with that, do you think?
Pyrite and coal are two different things.
Correct.
No, but the article says they're found near coal seams,
Pyrite, correct.
pyrite. So I'll send you the article
Sure.
and I'll send it to everybody here. I just read it this morning. Okay, so that's one issue. The second issue I have is regarding the transit authority. Are you watching that, or who's watching the transit? The transit authority is where, you know where Giant Eagles is?
Mhm.
We have the transit authority on the other side of the road. Are you monitoring that, or is KLH monitoring that, or what?
I'm not.
Banks are
Knowledgeable on the
supposed-
transit
Banks are
authority.
supposed to, after KLH is done.
Well, I heard Mr. Weber say something about the transit authority today, so maybe he should be made aware of that. Does that make sense to you folks?
I don't have any information on that situation.
We'll
over
get
there.
it to you.
Yeah, we have to drag you to it. We need that washed up there.
And
Okay.
go ahead.
After you reviewed this article Dennis is going to send you, if you have any concerns, should we consider incorporating them into the grading ordinance?
I thought we talked about the acid rain stuff.
It's not
into
acid
the-
rain, it's
into-
acid rock.
But then the acid comes out of the rock. I believe.
I dealt with this over in Buffalo Township, acid rock. It's a big thing. I never.
It is.
He's the engineer, so that's.
It is.
TJ's.
It's
I'll
something
send-
to consider for the grading ordinance. The other point I would make is that if the geotechnical report identified the potential for pyrite and or coal, the township should be asking the developer and their engineer for their site plans and their means and methods to address those if they're encountered on that.
I know-
Their design engineer should account for those possibilities as part of what they're doing up there. That's something we have every right to ask for, in my opinion.
I think you should, maybe we may want to watch that, but. And last question I have is, why do you sit in the back row all the time? Why don't you sit in the front row?
Tell him that goes back to school when you.
Dennis, I serve at the pleasure of the board, so I'll sit wherever they want.
Very good, TJ. Good answer.
Thank you all very much.
Okay,
I
thank
got a
you.
question.
Oh, wait a minute. Hey, TJ, one more
Russ has
question.
for you.
Russ has one.
Sorry, Russ.
If you had a chance to look over Meadows Landing and the original plans show the sewer line coming down between Katrina's and Squatty's property and down Pine Valley. The new plans, that wasn't supposed to change, and even on our website, I asked Jordan, and I have a neighbor that has concerns. It looks like it's coming down Katrina Lane now. Is that a misprint, and does that need to be fixed?
I don't have those drawings right here.
Could you
with
look
me.
into that?
Certainly can.
I
Yep.
appreciate it.
Yep.
'Cause, nobody ever said they were changing the sewer line.
No.
Are there recorded easements for the proposed, I'm
Yeah.
assuming they're proposed facilities, right? To come up that way?
We're recorded easements.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll look for those recorded easements and see how they compare to what their proposed drawings show now. Start with that.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, TJ. Okay, no unfinished business. We'll move on to number 9, flip the page, new business. Motion to approve the preliminary and final minor subdivision application for the Ed Major Estate for property located at 40 Fisher Road. Parcel ID number 600-00-00-00-0022-00 in the A1 agricultural zoning thing. Let me get this here. The township is in the receipt of I'll read this. The township is in the receipt of an application from Jennifer Briggs and Stacy Mazur for the Edward M. Mazur Estate subdivision. The plan was prepared by Mount Engineering. It's dated August 8, 2025. The purpose of this plan is to divide parcel 600-001-00-00-0022-00 into 2 parcels and combine the newly created lot 2 with the neighboring parcel 600-001-00-00-0021-00. At its meeting on November 6, 2025, the planning commission recommended the board grant preliminary and final minor division approval. Approval of the request by the planning commission, also approved the request by the director of planning and zoning recommendation. You need a motion, please, before we discuss. Thank you. Need a second.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Grego.
Can
Go
I
ahead.
change that motion?
Yes, you can do that.
We need to change that motion to that we approve with the letter dated October 30th, 2025 from the engineers, that all their comments are made appropriate, however you want to say it,
Satisfied,
before satisfied,
yes.
before we do it. That's all.
So who made the motion? Who seconded it? And so you
Mr.
agree,
Wolf, they made the we got to
We
amend it
can
now.
make it, and but that needs to be in there. That,
he's amending his motion to that
okay,
effect.
good.
So it's a second, I guess.
Okay, now, the thing is, Jody, did you get it? Did you get the? Yeah, oh, yeah. Come on up.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Come on up.
Hi, Jennifer Briggs. I didn't get any, okay, at the planning commission meeting, I got all the information that I needed to get to you all. And John and I worked, well, John did all the work, but he gave all the information to the engineer. And I guess that happened, I got response today at 3 o'clock. There
Okay.
is still one thing that needs to be done. I already spoke to John. It's all gonna be done and taken care of within the next couple of days, John said. So I just want to let you all know that that's all going to be addressed and taken care of, and I really appreciate that. And thank you
Okay.
for your time.
Okay, good, thank you. So
So motion to, motion,
Jody, you get this.
so the
Gotta get
motion to approve the major, motion to approve the preliminary final minor subdivision application for Edward Mazer, so forth and so forth. Magic words, subject to the sole satisfaction of the township engineer in terms of his letter of October 30th. Okay, you got those words? That's the magic words. Sorry, Mr. Weber.
Okay.
That was the motion.
But-
Second.
you okay? You got a second again?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now you have discussion. Anybody? You okay? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Congratulations. Okay, let's get that done. Let me get my. Letter B. Motion to approve the preliminary and final minor subdivision application for Washington Mall redevelopment plan of lots number 2 for property located at 301 Oak Spring Road in the C2 General Commercial Zoning District. You want to come up? We'll hold on to the motion until you.
Yeah,
have your
good to
say.
see you folks again, John. You can hear me. Yeah, tonight in front of you, I have a packet in front of you on page 3, basically just shows the recorded subdivision that was approved this spring. What they're doing today is a little bit of cleanup. If you look at page 4 in a packet we gave you, basically they're changing the property line and changing the subdivision to bring in make sure I say it correctly, the Home Depot parcel, because there was some outstanding parking that was on over top of a property line. So the plan in front of you cleans that up and brings basically, they're all under the same ownership. This just cleans up the property line so there's no issues down the road on who's parking on whose property. Basically, they were trying to keep that secondary auxiliary building. That was the safety equipment sales building, but it's in too rough a shape, so it's not keepable. So it's just going to be part of the sale of that parcel. So that's what we have in front of you. I just color coded it today so that you can see it. Red is the lot 1, which will be revised. The yellow is lot 2 revised. And then the green is the final for the Home Depot parcel that it sits on there. All under the same ownership, but just all leases. So this just cleans up the plan and makes sure that everything for the sale is all in order. So if you folks have any questions,
Anyone have any
glad to help you out.
questions?
Just, yeah, here, look real fast.
Yes, sir.
It's a relative, but you're saying this red is what you're switching,
Yes, sir.
this area right here?
Yes, sir.
What about this area up here?
Yeah, that's part of it as well too. Yeah.
So,
It's just,
but it doesn't show it on this. That's-
oh, okay. All right. Yeah. But that's that. Yeah. That's the intent is that I wanted to show
all
you
this
that.
Right here.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
What you're including into the big.
Yes,
box
sir.
warehouse.
Yeah. I just wanted to show you that the parking was the actual issue. So yeah. Thank you for bringing that up, Mark.
Concerns with that parking, but when you went to-
You're correct. Yeah. Yes, sir. And this cleans that up. Thank you, Mr. Bull.
And it makes it comply.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Do you, are you going to start, I heard somebody say you might be starting with the gas station first.
Oh, that portion of it, I'd have to apologize. I think the end user would be able to say which spot that they start with first. But plans are in place in terms of the takedown of the mall to get everything up to the elevation that they need. Stormwater would start first, sanitary, if they so choose to build the gas station first, I think. But I would have to apologize, Mr. Bull. I could try to get you that answer. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Yeah.
Anybody else have any questions? No. Okay, you need a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve with the same thing, subject to the letter dated October 30th, 2025.
Just use those same words.
From the engineers. Comments that they're all satisfied before we'll give you approval, but we need those things that he said he's satisfied.
Yeah, I can just make a quick comment on that. You did send a review letter to Mr. Wright's office. Group over there quickly addressed everything we had on our review letter, so all of our comments at this time.
Thank you.
I guess just one other question.
Yes, sir, John.
Just probably this is the time to ask it rather than wait till we do building
Yes, sir.
while you're excavating. We had discussed at a previous meeting about if any of the property needs to go through for the Indian burial artifacts. If you remember correctly, the property owner had brought that up for a previous neighbor of his, and I haven't forgotten that. Spirits to be running around your gas station.
Yeah.
Are you going to do that for at least for the gas station portion?
So as part of your MPDS permit, you have to clear PHMC, and it was cleared through the PHMC. There was no
It
recommendation.
has cleared?
We would not have an MPDS permit or sewage planning without it. Yes. Mr.
I
Bull.
wonder where they cleared. So
Yeah.
good, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that.
Could we have a motion? I need a second on that motion.
Second.
Thanks, Mr. Grego. Any further discussion? Any other questions? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
I appreciate you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming over.
Ian's, sorry, Rangersby.
Okay, we'll see you. Letter C, motion to approve the modification request from Ryan Holmes for driveway aprons with a slope greater than 7% for lots at the address of 200, 202, 204, 206, 208, Yellowwood Court in Burkett Manor, PRD. Before we make a motion, TJ, you want to speak to that? You need to?
Yeah, I can make a quick comment on it.
Okay.
I was made aware of this from Kristen, the director. Ryan Holmes, I believe there's a couple folks from Ryan here tonight. They submitted this request for a modification to maximum permitted driveway slopes in your subdivision. So these 5 addresses are
These townhouses.
they're townhouses. It's a 5-unit building, I believe. Come up, folks from Ryan explain it better. As you turn left on the Yellowwood Court, I think the first line
Yeah.
coming into the plan, if you those first 5 townhouses. that are
Gotcha.
there.
And that's the private road, correct?
That's correct. Yeah. So that's in essence what they're asking for. From the maximum slope driveways.
Well, the planning commission, they didn't agree with it. They said the applicant didn't show up to plan. Were you at that same meeting, the planning commission?
I was at the planning.
Well, is that the reason they didn't approve it? Because of the applicant wasn't present?
I think that was part of it.
Were you there?
I was there. I was there.
We okay with it? Because
Yeah, I
our
think,
director of planning and zoning approved it.
who do we have here from the building?
We're both project managers at Burkett.
Yeah.
Your names?
Stephen Redmond and.
Come on up to the podium here. We know what's going on.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. You want to state your name again?
Yeah, Steve Redmond. Yeah, so basically on this one, everything's in accordance with design. That's happened exception to paper. So there's a large transition on the street from one side of that townhouse to the other, which makes it not possible to get the acre. The driveways are all less than 6%. It's just the paper itself.
You didn't make the planning commission meeting? Nobody made it?
So we were under the impression that a Rhino representative would not be there. So, and I'm just coming.
I'll just give you a reminder, okay?
Yeah.
I'm big on applicants showing up, okay? And I'm sure the board is too.
Yeah.
You need to be where you're supposed to be and when you want this big stuff, you know, I mean, you gotta be able to keep us informed and keep us knowledgeable of what's going on over there.
Yeah, I
So,
think that.
I don't like the idea of, I don't see the planning commission didn't approve it. Generally, I take a look at that first to see if they went along with you, to see if they got approved. But if we can clear it up tonight, with the board and so forth,
Yeah.
maybe we can move forward.
Sure, one comment on that. I think, there was some issues on, I think the one before. So they brought me in, I'm just new to all of this, to make sure that going forward, we're making every effort to making sure everything goes according to, plan, showing up for the meeting, that type of thing. So I think there's just miscommunication from the outset. So, you know, I don't even work in that specific community. Jordan does. I work in other communities.
You new too, Jordan?
What?
Are you new to the project too?
So I went to Berkeley Manor about 7 months ago.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. So sometimes what happens is there can be loss of knowledge when people move in from one, point A to point B. So I'm in here just to provide some, continuity as we progress. So
Well, then maybe you can give us an update on how's the streetlights coming along that was in the master plan.
So that'd be our land department. I can speak to the buildings themselves and this specific issue, how we're setting the houses to the road.
How many, God knows, million cubic yards of dirt moved to accommodate this project?
Yeah.
How did we get the elevations in the house wrong? How does that happen?
I think what happened, the developer develops the property, we buy the lots. We're not, we're involved in development. The lots have to meet our criteria, including, the geotechnical things you were bringing up earlier, which are, very important. We're not gonna buy a lot. Potentially.
And that's a question I'm concerned with.
Yeah, so I can speak to that a little bit as well. But I think that's where it was lost. I don't know if the developer didn't fully understand the requirements. Because the way I understand it, Harlan was moving there initially and was, getting these buildings inspected and getting occupancy. And then down the road, we find out that there's a sidewalk requirement. And that's what it looks like from the ground level where we're at building the house. I don't know what
The Gateway put that in your plans that our planning commission approved. Your plans, not our plans, your plans.
To the developer?
Yes.
Yeah, right. So somewhere from the developer to the builder, which is us, that wasn't passed along. So we do a thorough review between, we have, obviously in front of meetings, but that obviously would have been good information for us to know before we built the house.
Don't you have a copy of the plan and the blueprints and so forth?
So we will get blueprints for the house. We do have a site plan, which is the site plan you approved, but we went through that site plan. That's not something that you're gonna find on there. Maybe somewhere hidden, but it wasn't in any of the areas that we would normally look as builders. And there's been several project managers in there, none of them saw this. So this wasn't just one person made this error. This is like several different project managers are building these homes.
I'd
Two
be ashamed of
prints.
myself to admit that, sir.
Oh, that's reality. I mean, I'm just telling you what happened.
Are the houses, the townhouses, sorry, Mr. Woodward, if I can ask a question.
Go ahead, sure.
Are the townhouses that are subject to this request, are they already constructed or they're not?
They are not. So that's, again, where I'm coming in here is to preemptively ask for this. And they very well may be within the parameters, but, we're talking inches here. So if we're a few inches off or have to raise the house a couple inches, those aprons go from 7% to 8%. Now the house is built and, we're going through another set of process. So we're trying to, be proactive. Right.
Well, I mean, is if you hit rock, is that a reason to change the elevation rather than spending money to dig it out and do it right? I mean, could our, we had to get a different engineer just to come in and watch this project, which somebody's paying for that, which is a shame. But do you agree with the comments that are being made?
Well, that was a question that I had asked when the modification was first submitted. We had a situation earlier this year where the houses were already built and driveways and sidewalks were handled more on an emergency. Had already. This situation's a little bit different. It's a lot different because the houses aren't built yet. So you're dealing with a point on the street and, the first floor elevation of the house. And that was a question I had asked Jordan. Is there any, that needs to be adjusted when you make these first floor elevations of the houses work so that your driveway slopes would actually apply to the. That was something that Jordan had started to look into. But that's a question that I have as well. Since the houses aren't built, can we achieve compliance without a modification?
Well, I thought we were approving the houses that were already built on Yellowwood.
That was my
Are you
impression.
talking the ones?
No,
Right
this is,
to the edge?
these haven't even been built yet.
These are different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
this is, so we went there, shot the house with our lasers, transits and all that. Determined like, where's the elevation this house need to be to have drainage and all these other things, and realized that, hey, listen, if we set this house the way it should be in relation to the road, the aprons may not be within compliance. And we're very close, but in this business, we're building a 120-foot long building. We're off on one, so that's why we're here. You may need a modification.
You may need a modification. You said you may need a modification.
Yes.
But you don't, I mean, if
He
you
doesn't
shot
know.
the elevations, you should be able to tell us, we gotta go down 12 inches, we gotta bring in fill. You should be able to tell us that.
So
But you don't-
as of right now, the way we shot this, we're like, there's always a margin of error. I mean, so we're right around 7%.
If I may, Mr. Weber,
Yes.
Mr. Stevens, do you recommend we approve this or do you, I was thinking, here's my thought. I was gonna make, if the board wanted to, is make a motion to approve this waiver, subject to the satisfaction of the township engineer. Is that something that you could discuss this with him or what do you think?
Well, from my perspective, you have ordinance requirements that are township-wide for a reason. And from my standpoint, if there's an opportunity to make an adjustment so that the ordinance requirements can be met, always recommend that for the ordinance.
Have you had any discussions with,
I haven't seen the elevations that these guys have shot in, the great differences.
Hey, TJ, what can be done? What can be done on this matter?
Well, the slope's the issue, so the best thing to do would be to drop the house elevation if possible, so that change in grade is less, slight enough, so that you can.
So your bumper doesn't drag.
Yeah, that's what you're worried about. That's what happens.
so
Would
George,
that put the back of the house too close to the bank behind it? Is that why they don't want to drop it?
Yes, so that if we drop that house, so it's a walkout, meaning, you walk out of the basement.
Yeah.
So if the whole house lowers, you're sinking the whole house into the ground, you can't exit the house from the basement.
Was nobody watching when the dirt was moved? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm pretty new here.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that we've attended the most meetings about are the problems at Burkett Manor.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be all the slides, all the issues, the sidewalks not right, the walking trails, the emergency exit not being fit to bring a fire truck in if you had to,
Mm-hmm.
or an emergency vehicle. I mean, it's been nonstop, and I thought your company was better.
So I'd like to make a distinction there between the developer and the builder. We are building the houses. We did not develop that property. So whatever was approved with the developer, and I'll also tell you, I'm not qualified to answer those questions either. I build the houses. But I do want there to be a clear differentiation between Ryan Homes and the developer, who would be responsible for the things you're speaking of. So we are buying lots. We don't even buy the lot.
You don't check the lots before.
Does
you
it say
buy
you
them?
already bought this lot then? You
No,
can
we
check
have
if
not
you-
bought
you
the
have
lot
not
yet.
bought it. Can you go back to the developer and tell him that?
Needs
lower it?
fixed?
Needs fixed?
I mean, I don't know at this point if it can be fixed, I mean,
Retaining wall?
Wait a minute, you're the builder, and you said the developer.
yeah.
You have to go back to the developer and ask if he can do it.
I mean, it's been never ending. Just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Weber, one last question, Mr. Weber.
Yes.
Would it be, I mean, it seems like, are you in a time crunch to get this tonight or what?
So we are, because the way we work with lot purchase agreements is just how we do. Is we purchase these lots from the developer. We don't purchase the lots from the developer until the lot is sold. So, we bought these lots, because they're now sold to a customer.
Are they sold to a customer right now?
Yes. Yeah.
Customer aware of the things are not going to be according to the township ordinance. And will the customer sign off and accepting it the way it is?
Yeah, sure.
We asked for that on the other ones and we already got we got letters that they
Yeah.
have signed off?
Yeah.
That the residents have signed off?
You'd be willing to
I
do
think-
that?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let me ask you this. TJ, you're reticent, you seem reluctant to agree to do anything. Is that true?
Oh.
Do you think it'd be more preemptive? Do you think it'd be better just for you to discuss this with him and come back?
I guess I'd like to see the elevation.
Okay.
In a little more detail. You know, I'm always hesitant to recommend a modification unless there's compelling evidence presented to justify
Yeah.
the request. You know, I think we need
You don't wanna
some
screw this up.
true elevations from the existing conditions on the field out there as to what is and is not possible. Where's their sanitary line? Because they're probably bound by that as to what they can set their basement elevation. Where's their footer gonna be? I think we need to see some more information, so.
So here's a question I have. Maybe I'm stepping out of bounds. Why wasn't this done prior to the meeting? This discussion, being out there. Not your fault, but it should have been done.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have gone to the engineer and the engineer could have done what he needed to do, I'd feel a lot more comfortable
Mhm.
in doing the right thing by everybody concerned. You know, I would tend to right now, I'd tend to table it.
We're tabling it.
Yeah.
We'll table it until you get the information that
Yeah,
comes back to us.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, make sure the applicant, if you had those guys there at the planning committee, you might have worked that out.
Yeah, I wish
You
they would have
can't- They
came.
can't make decisions based on
Okay,
on a phantom, you know?
right, absolutely, yeah.
All right, let's go ahead, Mr. Bowl, make your
I
motion.
make the motion that we table the approval for the modification request.
Okay, need a second, please. Mr.
Second.
Murphy, okay. All in favor of the tabling the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is to table at 5-0, and you'll get with TJ.
Yeah,
and-
okay.
And work it out, okay?
Thank you.
You're
Do you
very
have,
welcome.
do you have cards, by the way?
We can get you outside.
All right. All right, that's good, because just in case we have, thank you, sir. Sorry, Mr. Weber.
Okay, thanks you guys for coming over. Okay, Mr. Mason. Okay, where are we here now? Okay, letter D. Motion to approve a resolution adopting and submitting an Act 537 sewage facilities plan revision to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection. We will do the.
So moved.
Okay, thank you. I need a second, please.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Okay.
George did.
Good, okay. Okay, here we go. Letter E, motion to approve a resolution authorizing the submission of a statewide local share account, LSA, grant application for the improvements to the intersection of Berry Road and Manifold Road. Need a motion, please.
So moved.
Thank you, Mr. Rich. Second.
Second.
Thanks, Mr. Bull. Any discussion on this issue? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried 5-0. Letter F, motion to approve a donation to Citizens Library for 2025, and I think that's the amount of,
$9,700.
That's
I'll
it.
make that motion.
okay, thank you. Need second, please. Thank you, Mr. Bull. All those in favor, any discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Letter G, motion to approve the employee credit purchasing card policy of Shasta Bank Township. Hi, guys. We went over that pretty good. I need a motion, please.
So moved.
Need a second?
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Bull. All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
One comment I'd like to make on something that I didn't think of when I made the suggestions that I made, we may want to revisit, is these credit cards come with bonus points. And we need, they none of them do? Okay, all right,
All right?
thank you.
Okay, good. We have a first, we have a second. All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Letter H, motion to approve the proposed 2026 annual budget. Need a motion, please.
So moved.
Thank you. Need a second.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Grego. Any discussion? All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
What would you say, George? You approved it? Yeah. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, motion carries 4-1. Thank you. And letter I, motion to accept the resignation of Scott Heckman, Building Code Official, Code Enforcement Officer, and Assistant Zoning Officer, effective December 5, 2025. Need a second?
Second.
Thank you.
I'd just
Make
like
any
to
comments,
say-
please?
Yeah, I'd like to give Scott Heckman credit for being here for 28 years and stepping in and doing whatever we needed, plowing roads. Fireman, yeah, whatever we needed, he did. So, I'd like to put it on the record that he was a very good employee for us.
Long-term employee, yeah.
We lost
Very,
a
very effective.
Losing a good resource, I can tell you that.
He knows the history, boy. He knows the history of this town. We're sorry to lose him. I'm gonna tell you, folks, we're sorry. Personally, I'm sorry to lose him. And I'm sure the board is sorry to lose him. He's a very effective code enforcement officer. Later date, we will recognize him too publicly, okay, for his service to the township. Okay, motion, and we have a second. All those in favor of the motion, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 5-0. And number 10, I need a motion to adjourn, please.
So moved.
A second.
Second.
Okay, all in favor, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Thank you. 5-0, we are adjourned. And thank you, everyone, for attending the meeting this evening. Appreciate it.